John Beckage, and in the Park and Resource Management major.
My name's Patrick Baxter. I'm a sophomore here. My major is history.
Well, my name is Brittany Taylor. I'm currently a sophomore and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
My name is David Fire. I'm a junior and my major is information systems.
Well, it's always something I wanted to do ever since I was little. I always felt like it's something that I could give back to my country, a country that's given a lot to me. And I've also had a lot of my family members have joined the military, specifically the Army.
The Army, it was kind of an easy choice for me. During high school, I was in junior ROTC for 4 years. And so that kind of led me, towards, thinking that direction, the military and the Army in particular.
Well, originally it was to help pay for college. And then as I dug further into it, back into my family history, I noticed that only my mother's father, so my grandfather, has served. So I felt like someone else in the family should serve as well. So I kind of did it for both of those reasons.
Just the passion for it. Marine Corps has a lot of history to it, so.
I was stationed actually in Germany with the 1st Infantry Division, and then I did a tour in Iraq in 2004, and I was also stationed in Fort Hood, Texas. In 2004, I did a combat tour in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom with the 1st Infantry Division.
And how long were you there, you say?
13 months.
We left in the middle of December, so it was right before Christmas, and we were actually in a place called Bagram, Afghanistan, on Christmas Day. And I had the chance to call my family. It was Christmas Eve their time, but it was Christmas Day overseas. And I could talk to everyone, and that's really when I noticed the separation was missing a big holiday for the first time ever in my life.
But the only thing to do back in those days was letters. Letters was the most least expensive way to communicate. So my mom wrote to me faithfully every week, and I would answer, probably as often. To make a telephone call back home from Germany back in the early 80s, you had to walk downtown to the German post office where they had overseas transatlantic lines.
Your closest friends are the ones that get you through it, and then you just got to do what you got to do.
Just serving with the people that I made, the friends that I made, they're some of the best people that I've ever met, some of the most intelligent people I've ever met, and people that would just go out of their way to do anything for you. So I think that was my biggest memory, is the fact of people that I call brothers that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. That's what I brought away from military service.
I developed a few of the best friendships I'll probably ever have in my life. They stick by you every single day. You hang out with them every day. You have to see them every day, so no matter if you like the people you work with or not, you really have no choice. So you have to develop friendships, or else your deployment's just going to be completely miserable.
It was a change. I wasn't afraid or anything, and I had my buddies around all the time, and they were kind of like family. So
yeah, there's a good group of guys I could say I'll definitely be friends with the rest of my life.
Any downtime that we had was trying to find something good to eat. Watching movies was the biggest thing. So we watched so many movies. I came home from Iraq seriously probably with like 300 DVDs alone.
So when we got our full days off, a lot of people would enjoy just sleeping in and just having that time to themselves to watch movies, or they had a USO, which they had big TVs, video games.
I watched a lot of movies. On post there was a theater, and movies were $1 or something like that, real cheap. So
movies was a big thing.
And the biggest thing that I wanted to do was just sit on the couch and drink some beer and eat some delivery pizza. And so that was the biggest thing that I wanted to do, and that's the thing that I did whenever I got home. But you know, funny story about that was we were talking in front of our interpreter, who was an Iraqi, and we were talking about delivery food, and he had no clue what delivery food was, and so we were trying to explain the concept of delivery food to him, and he still thought we were trying to play a joke on him. His thing was, he's like, I don't believe that people actually bring your food to your house whenever you call. But yeah, it was simple stuff like that, sitting on the couch.
I never had a car before I went into the Army, so that was the first thing I wanted to do, was buy a car, which I did.
Was that an incredible feeling?
It was a great feeling to have my own car, and it wasn't a brand new one, of course, but
Car's a car.
it was great, yep.
Absolutely.
If like your home meal was like military food over there, isn't the greatest, and you have pretty much a lot of the same things over and over again.
My one buddy, all he wanted to do was walk on carpet in bare feet. So,
Wow.
you know, getting rid of that sand and that rock. So simple stuff that you wouldn't think of, that people take for granted on a daily basis, is stuff that we wanted to do.
I think just went out with my friends, grabbed a couple beers, definitely. Just relax, just enjoy everything. There was a couple restrictions we had in Okinawa that's progressively got worse, but going home, being free, respect America a lot more, and the freedoms we do have at home. It's definitely awesome.
I think it, definitely focused me. It, kind of clarified who I wanted to be as a man. It gave me more direction. It definitely sharpened my values. I think that's a big thing too. And it gave me a purpose.
It's impacted me by making me a stronger person, mentally and physically. It taught me discipline more than I already had. It increased my love for this great country, to respect and to have a greater appreciation for what we have. It also taught me that the will of good people is more powerful than evil, and through teamwork, anyone can do almost anything in life.
I feel as a person, I wouldn't say it to use the word more mature, but I think I have a different outlook, like on life.
I was at a low point in my life before I joined, and the Marine Corps definitely got me in a direction of where I appreciate life, appreciate the opportunities I did have, and just move forward and start a new chapter in my life after I got out, which is in school, of course, and then move on from there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you just got to do your research, find out what you would want to do in the military, and even if you're looking at a specific branch, I would suggest going to all the branches and seeing what they might have in line of that job. But yeah, definitely do your research, and then don't sign your name on that dotted line until you're absolutely ready and committed to go and doing that.
Absolutely. Now, would you do it all over again if you had a choice?
Yeah, no doubt in my mind. I'd still be in the military right now if I could be. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I think just the experiences and the friendships you make throughout the whole time while you're in is something you'll never see again in your life. So yeah, definitely.
I do. I've gone to talk back at my high school a few times, and it really is beneficial. Like the things you learn, the friendships you make, like you're not going to get those friendships anywhere else, because it really is like a brotherhood where you all have each other's backs and stuff like that. And it helps you grow as a person. Like if I wouldn't have joined the military, I probably wouldn't be the way I am today.
Now, would you do it all over again if you could?
I would. Definitely would.
Obviously, in the end, it was worth it, but it was definitely a unique experience.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am a veteran.